is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Dropping back, it's Warner. On the move now. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's a shotgun run call.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Warner. Receiver grabs it. Brought down quickly, but not before a big game. Moving to the 35.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. What a stiff arm. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They connect for 6. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hayes. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Now it's 2nd down here. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense in a split backfield now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Outstanding blocking on the left left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Warner. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It's an out route, the catch made. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Caught by the receiver. Picks up 9. And that's a first down for the offense.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw. It's Warner. Catch made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tight end goes in motion. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to run through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down RPO, he throws it to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The the extra point. They're down 14-7 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fights off a defender. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Warner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. It's snapped to the back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Receiver makes the catch, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. And they've got the returner Corral. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5, and the returner will be brought down. Their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 10, set to kick it away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Gets some space and on the 30. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Kirked up at some over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Scanning the field. It's Warner. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks free. Powering through the defender.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team on the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking to pass. It's Warner. Nice grab. It's Garrett. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff to the single back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw, it's Warner. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the backs going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second and 10. QB keeper all the way. Oh, look at the quick cut. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Runs through the defender. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Throwing off play action. Contact as he threw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Penn State.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Nowhere to run. Look, corralling for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Back to throw. It's Warner. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. State offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Design quarterback run. No, they stopped him short. And the defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The quarterback just kneels down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20.
Here we go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. More control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. You will be expecting them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.